Rumors are that allegedly producer Eric Fuller has finally been let go at the network. What's going on and where is he now? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more right after this. What's up, kinfolk, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a favor and subscribe. And if you already are subscribed, do me a favor and get notified so you'll know whenever I upload new videos to the channel. All right, kinfolk, come on into the house. We have a lot to talk about, and it centers around rumors that allegedly producer Eric Fuller has been let go at the network. What's going on and where is he now? I have some new information that may answer all of those questions and more. And here it goes. Rumors are that allegedly producer Eric Fuller has been let go at the network. The source said, allegedly, Eric is nowhere to be found on the filming set of Real Housewives of Atlanta. After the first week of filming wrapped, insiders were shocked that Eric didn't make an appearance. Rumors are that allegedly the network was fed up with the negative press Eric was causing for the franchise. His inability to separate work relationships from personal relationships may have been his downfall, said the source. Behind the scenes, producers are allegedly saying that the flow of storylines for the Atlanta ladies have been much better than previous seasons. Eric was a major roadblock for Real Housewives of Atlanta, continued the source, and many are glad that the network finally woke up to this fact. Horrible ratings and negative press, all caused by Eric wanting to protect his friend Marlo's image on the cast, was a recipe for disaster. Eric broke the cardinal reality TV producer rule, said the source. Never have favorites on a franchise. However, Eric's desperation to be accepted by certain cast members led him to believe that this rule simply did not apply to him. Now, kinfolk, this is all some, in my opinion, not so shocking news about the alleged departure of Eric Fuller from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it's not so shocking because of this one reason. As we know, fans, we have been very disgruntled about the path that Real Housewives of Atlanta has been on for the last 2 seasons. While the ratings were, in my opinion, decent, it seems like it was a lack of genuine storylines and fun moments and organic chemistry, even with the ladies have been knowing each other for quite some time. So with that being said, a lot of people felt like the reason why Real Housewives of Atlanta wasn't performing on a cultural level like previous seasons was simply because of the producers. And when we got down to Marlo's first reunion on Real Housewives of Atlanta as a peach holder, we saw a clear bias for producers wanting to clean up Marlo's image. And they seem to have banked a lot of the show on Marlo. And that was one reason why a lot of fans felt like the producer, Eric Fuller, may have been having a favorite. On top of that, of him liking a tweet, allegedly liking a tweet, from a Marlo fan saying how Kenya was jealous, and I'm paraphrasing here, but in a nutshell, it was a negative tweet towards Kenya. And Eric allegedly liking that tweet really did leave a bad taste in a lot of fans' mouths. And so a lot of fans felt like, hey, this is the reason why this show is not working. We have a producer with a clear bias. So I'm not so surprised that allegedly he has been let go at Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I think it's best because of this next reason. The next reason why I think that it's best that he's gone is simply because we have pretty much a rebooted cast. For the exception of Kenya, Portia, and Shamia and Drew, it's pretty much a rebooted cast. It's like half OG veterans and the other half is full of newbies. So I think having a fresh start with a new production team is very important to have or at least try to attempt to have a successful season. Because it's kind of insanity if you're doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. And since Eric has been on a producer at Real Housewives of Atlanta, that result has not been good. So now you have a new set of ladies mixed in with some not so new ladies at Real Housewives of Atlanta and an alleged new production team. I think we can look forward to seeing some magic happen and seeing Real Housewives of Atlanta finally getting back to at least somewhat of a place that we as fans can recognize the show as. And that is an iconic franchise full of beautiful black women who have genuine storylines and who are actually aspirational reality TV stars. And another thing why it's a good thing that Eric has been removed from the Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise also has to do with the fact that a lot of the older ladies get to start fresh with new producers. Producers get to learn them, and they get to learn those producers. And hopefully these new set of producers are not biased like the last set of producers were. And hopefully they see what all of the ladies can bring to the franchise. And I hope they see and respect all the things that the ladies can bring in their personal stories as well as their group dynamic stories. Now, kinfolk, the next part of this rumor has to do with Marlo and Eric, and where rumors say he allegedly went wrong at. And it's this. So right out the gate, ever since Eric allegedly liked that negative tweet towards Kenya, a lot of people felt like he was simply on the wrong team. And that proved somewhat to be factual. As we can see, Marlo is no longer a peach holder or a friend of the show and has been let go by the network and the production team. And so a lot of fans feel like Eric simply was on the wrong team. And it seems to appear the fact that he wanted to prop up Marlo, or at least it seems as if production wanted to prop up Marlo to be this new queen bee of Atlanta, like essentially the new Nene. And I guess he kind of felt like if he could prop Marlo up and make her this big superstar, it would really be a jewel in his crown of saying, hey, I am the new king of reality TV. Look, I made a star out of Marlo, and now she is the face of the franchise. Now, I'm just speculating here because that's the only reason why I can see why he would put all his eggs in his basket for Marlo, someone who has not been proven to be a good housewife or have the qualities of a good housewife, but have the good qualities of a friend of the show. So I guess he felt like the years of experience with Marlo being on Real Housewives of Atlanta would be the perfect fit for her to be the new queen bee, having to been a friend to Nene for so long. But as a lot of fans are saying, that he simply was on the wrong team and went down the wrong road when he started to attack Kenya, who is without a doubt a fan favorite. Now, kinfolk, the last part of this rumor I think everyone wants to know. Right now, allegedly, Eric has been put off of the production team for Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16. And now everyone is asking, like, where is Eric? Like, what franchise is he on? Is he still with the production company, or is he still with Bravo? Like, what is he doing? Well, rumors are, and some sources are saying that he is here. So I did a little digging and a little research, and apparently from what I could find is that allegedly he was first a producer on Real Housewives of New York. And then from New York, he went to either help out at Real Housewives of Potomac, where he kind of made it his home and his franchise. And then from there, they brought him on to Real Housewives of Atlanta to help after Nene departure and to help, keep ratings steady and keep ratings up, because ratings at Real Housewives of Potomac were so high. So now sources are saying, and a little digging in rumors, that allegedly he is back helping to produce the new season of Real Housewives of New York. And so it's like he's gone back to his roots and gone back to like when he initially got his first start at producing. Now, is that to say that he does not have a hand, or they don't ask him for advice with Atlanta? I don't know. But in my opinion, I think it has been a real clear break from Atlanta for him, and he is primarily focusing on Real Housewives of New York, which I think is a better fit. There are just some producers who are not good at producing certain ladies from certain demographics. And on paper, you would think that he would be a perfect fit to cast a majority black franchise. However, knowing that he allegedly got his start in New York with a majority white franchise, it kind of makes sense how he wasn't able to really cultivate genuine storylines and understand how drama works with a set of black women who are all unsuccessful, who all have powerful voices, and who all have the ability to think on their own. So I can kind of see where that disconnect started from, if it is true that he got his start with Real Housewives of New York. But kinfolk, I want to know what you guys think. If you are to believe this rumor that allegedly Eric is no longer a producer at Real Housewives of Atlanta, do you think it was a good move or do you think it was a bad move for the franchise? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. All right, kinfolk, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys over on the next one. Peace.